What's up, guys? I'm going to show you some quick little techniques that I've learned over the couple of years I've been using Twinmotion. So as you can see, we got a exterior scene, and with this model, it is pretty pack filled with characters and car assets from the Twinmotion library. So, and I guess what I want to do is kind of show you a little bit more on how you can adjust these assets and change the size of your trees. Pretty much kind of move some of your characters around. We can kind of move them down. And when you're designing a scene or trying to create your rendering, you can always kind of adjust how you want your characters to be positioned to kind of create a atmosphere of how all your characters are interacting with each other. And that is very important when you're trying to create a story in your architectural renderings. So as you can see here, I have a individual coming out of a store called Warby Parker, and I'm kind of positioning her in a way where it looks like she just came out of the store, as if she purchased something. So I'll tell you all that is because it's important to not only place your characters in very strategic spaces or areas, but it's also very helpful to create the narrative of the story that your image looks alive. So when you do create your perspectives and your snapshots, it would kind of show you kind of that story just by framing it. So you can also do cool things with the car. You can take your car, and if you don't want it in the scene anymore, you can hide it by clicking on that button there, or you can change the color on these vehicles. So right now our car is black, so if we want to kind of switch it up a little bit, we can definitely make it a red color or dark red. I think that's pretty cool. And also we have our our trees here, and if you look at this, you're looking at this tree, it gives us options here to change the age. So right now we're at 0%, and that is as small as I can get this tree. You can definitely make the tree grow as big as you want it to be, but since we're in a downtown scene, I wanted these trees to be pretty much as small as possible. So you can definitely change the season. So we're dealing with a different season in this rendering. You can do summer, autumn, winter, and you can go down here to change the details, and you can give the leaves some tint. Right now we don't have any leaves, but if we go to autumn, go back to summer, we can change the tint of the leaves. So right now we get it at white. We can actually kind of bring it down some. So, and what that does, it actually makes the leaves not so so bright, to where when you are putting tint on them, they look more realistic. So as you can see, these look kind of bright here, and it's giving us the option to change the size, and also we can change the tint. So we already got the tint adjusted on this one. As you can see, it's a little darker than the rest. But those are some little details that you can actually do to kind of help your scene come to life, and we also can change the size of this light bulb. So we can go up here to our shortcut menu. We also have scale. So if we wanted this guy to be bigger, you can simply uh, adjust it, how big or how tall or how small you want it to be. So right now, you can just do Control Z to kind of back all the way back out to the original size. And right now, we go back. So those are some things you can do. This would be a really cool animation. I may end up doing an animation of this scene just to kind of show how people are interacting in this downtown space. I think that would be pretty cool. Guys, if you're liking this tutorial, please hit the like button. So right now we got some characters, some pose characters, I believe. And you can actually hide them as well if you want to take them out of your scene or out of your animation, depending on what you're trying to do. But you can definitely add some more people. Let's see. We go to pose humans, and in this space we got different characters, pose humans you can use. You got casual, you got children, shopping, sports, and the list goes on. Business. So for this scene in particular, I try to use a mixture of people shopping, people in casual clothes, business clothes, and that was kind of how I created this scene. So as you can see, you have people in suits and people who are just casually walking across the street. So we can definitely change that up if you want to. But let's see. Let's add some more people, maybe sitting down in this area. Add some more shopping people. See if we can find somebody sitting down. So maybe we can grab this guy. And he has a dog. As you can see, you can adjust him and move him around. Kind of want to look like he's sitting down there. Okay. Well, see, that looks good. You can definitely tell that when you're placing your characters on any seating area, Twinmotion has already kind of adjusted their characters to scale to know that your seating is at the correct height. So as you can see, he's already in position sitting down, and because he's able to fit very well in this space, it doesn't look like he's floating, it doesn't look like his feet are off the ground. So that tells me that my seating area is in the right is at the right scale. So we just kind of want to turn maybe just a little bit. I'm trying to get the dog out of the way. So that looks good. So this guy here is some of the things I try to use that comes preloaded in Twinmotion that you can use to actually drag and drop and just kind of create a signage to kind of give some city context of people walking around and be able to look at signage and look at kind of images of looks like they're paying attention to it and maybe look for directions. So let's see. So we can go to setting, and the city tab has a lot of different objects that will be located in the city. And you've got signs, players, bollards, fountains, trash cans, benches, and the list goes on. You know, that's one of the things I love about Twinmotion is that they have a endless kind of amount of assets that you can use, and you know, you can kind of we can look and see if we want to add some more areas for seating. So right here, we can control copy, and we can move and make another seating area. So you can do that, and we can add more people to the scene as well. And it looks pretty good. So I'm just kind of adding different characters in different positions just to kind of show that everybody is moving around, look very active, and that's pretty much how you create a scene according to the context. So if you click on this image here, and this is a path tracer rendering, but as you can see, when you put your posed characters everywhere in places, and it looks like that's the scene that we just created when we added the extra seat there. And honestly, it may be too much seating, but just kind of give you an idea of how to place your characters, how to make adjustments, how to change the size of your plants, and move your characters around to create a scene. So this was a scene that I created, and I hope that you like it, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out, and guys, we'll be back with another one. Appreciate it.